All right, just gonna pick up right where I left off yesterday. That's a cool cat. I usually stream in the afternoons, but what the hell. So I was in the middle of making this missile. Let's watch that. Turn down this volume again. Why did it go back up? Or is it just me? Yeah, I have it at 0.08. Maybe it's my volume in general. Okay. So I got these missiles, they're supposed to be kind of tracking me. This first one's actually the rest of them are not set. And I think it has to do with their position on the path versus their actual position. So when I'm using pause X, which is their position, I think it's just their position on the path. Yeah, so base movement offset. So I think I'm gonna need that to get their actual position. So base movement offset plus position. And I'll just use my position. And if I'm using it anywhere else, position plus equals move. That probably is still correct. And then movement position equals position. Plus movement offset. Okay, not base movement offset, but movement offset. So that should at least get them all aiming at me correctly. Let's see here. Okay, let's test that. This guy's following me. Still following me. Still following different position for some reason. So minus my position. You know what? I'm just gonna resort to use its breakpoints here. What is wrong with that now? What is this? Okay, that's what I thought. That was just Visual Studio being annoying for a second. Oh, shit. Yeah, you should. I don't know if that's going to end up being the final title, but it'll at least be good for now. What have you been up to, man? Let me go here so that that one stops following, and then this other guy can follow. Voice is too low? Okay. Turn up the gain. Is that voice is too low in general or compared to the game audio? Can you hear the game audio? Coding again, you need a new gig. Music is too loud, probably. Okay, I'll just lower the Unity audio. And then I'll bump myself up anyway. That should be fine. So now I can put this breakpoint here. In this case. Are you in between gigs at the moment, or are you still working with those other guys? Let's go ahead here. So I'm guessing this is possible plus 0. All right, it's still gonna update, and it's still gonna tell me that it's gonna be false. So what I could say is if name contains 1. This is kind of stupid. Okay. Conditions. Object name contains 1. Oh, I don't have to write if. I'm still getting paid, but it's good shit. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, now I'm at number 1. Are they still growing? I mean, or is it just the company sucks? Like the people at the company? I mean, they literally make their own money, so. And people keep buying it. Yeah, this will eventually launch on Steam. Right now, we're still in the process of making the demo version. And hopefully people like it. That's the current goal. I got Julio helping me on a lot more stuff now, though. Originally, he was just doing that title card, which is going to have to be redone because a lot of the in-game assets have been redone, which is also stuff he's working on. So there's been a lot of stuff done with that. It's no longer just what it was. Yeah, absolutely, man. I know you're good at that stuff, so. Just know that it won't have any crypto anything. So. Oh man. I know you've always held a dual attitude toward it anyway. Of, yeah, it's a shitload of money, but the whole thing really sucks in general. Alright, so what's my position actually? 8.85, 7.82. That actually makes sense. 3, 2. Position.y is higher. Is that true? Yes. Okay, so everything looks correct. And follow player when x is greater is true. So difference x is negative. So they don't solve any issues Only Bitcoin makes sense, and even that doesn't actually work. Digital gold is all it could be. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin works as money. That's all it ever really needs to do, but it can do other things. Especially once you jump up to things like Lightning Network or other layer 2 protocols. You don't have to worry about anything else. And all these other things would do so much better in centralized manners anyway, because they're all like web projects. And yeah. No worries, man. Thanks for hanging out. I just got a little bored, so I figured I'd work instead of jerking off or whatever, you know. Movement offset 0. Why is movement offset 0 and -1? Yeah, that's always the problem. It's oh, okay. So it is the other way around. So just remove this to my breakpoint. For that. If the difference is less than the player, then I am greater than the player. Otherwise less. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Lightning scales if you have enough nodes and enough BTC in the channels, which over time will happen. It just takes a ton of time. And that, what the hell's going on? Okay, now it's doing nothing. What the hell are you guys doing now? Is it hitting a breakpoint? Oh no, I paused it. Okay. -7. Oh, wait a second. What? The difference will be negative. True. And difference is less than 0. Okay. Oh, then follow is false. Oh, stupid. That was the false condition. So this is... Oh, anyway, that's actually is what it's supposed to be. You know what, I just do that and then say, not worry about that. Just make this a little bit more readable. And position is less than or I'm supposed to be less and position is equal to x. Okay. Any of these two scenarios should cause me to not follow. And the other Okay, he's definitely following me. He's also definitely following me. Stop following. Stop following even lower. What the hell? Okay. Okay, that's probably right. Where's the actual player then? Roughly here. And what's the X of this guy? Or the Y of this guy? Roughly there. Just take a look at your registrar and let me know what info they need to do the transfer. Still no rush though. Okay, yeah, that positioning is correct. This missile, what the hell is this other missile? 0. There's like 2 of them. Oh, each one has 2 in the exact same spot for some reason. Why did it spawn 2? Are there 2 events here overlapping? No. Okay, that's also weird. I'll have to look into that. And this one is 5.73 point. Okay. So let's go here. Advance. Okay, this is 0. Missile 1. What did I say? 5.73.1, right? That's its local position, but it's in the world. So what do we got here? 5.78, 3.11. Close enough. Okay, player position is 2.54.7, and that is probably right. Yeah. So it is following. It's just not following right. Difference X. Okay. Less than negative threshold. What is difference? Negative 3. If it's less than negative 0.01, then update the follow direction, which is currently negative 0.99. Right, so now it's going to be negative 1.01. When normalized, it's just going to be negative 1. And player position dot y minus position dot. Okay, so okay, this should be my position dot y, and that's what's fucking everything. Okay. Come on, turn off. Okay, now they're following in the correct spots. So this guy stops following, this guy stops following, that one stops following, and that one stops following. Oh. It's quite a bit better. I did add some to-dos for myself. Instead of adjusting speed, update direction toward direction of player and then restrict angles. Instead of adjustment speed, just update the direction toward the player. Well, the adjustment speed still does that. And then restrict maximum angles. Yeah, it is weird that it can go like that. See, I'm like, it's like at a 45-degree angle. Is it because it normalizes it? Hold on. So then it starts to turn. But then it overcompensates. It only does it when it realizes right. So it keeps adjusting down. Okay. Until I'm back above it, and then it starts adjusting up. And it'll keep adjusting up as long as my position is above it. Its direction will adjust up. And it can never go vertical because it'll end up being a 1 and a 1, so it'll be a 45-degree angle. So really, I should just always go toward the player. I should use the player direction as my target direction. And if my direction is off from that, adjust toward it. Okay. So we'll just get the direction to the player, which is just the difference. Player position minus spot position. Okay. Don't really care about the difference in X or the difference in Y. And then I want to normalize this. Okay. So this would be this. I understand the threshold, but let's see if we can get that different. What the hell? I guess I'll bring back the difference, just for the threshold purposes. Position there, okay. And then I'll put back, using two editors in the same day messes with me. Diff Y. Okay, but then I don't want to always do that. I can just do follow player direction versus player direction. So if player direction dot x is less than follow direction dot x, then subtract. What? Oh, just player direction. Direction to player. Okay. And then if direction to player dot x is greater than follow player direction. Something here. Direction to player dot y is less than. And then normalize it. Okay. Nice, it's adjusting directly toward me. Now we're talking. As soon as I pass them, they readjust. Alright. And then I want to implement this max angle thing, which is really just a max follow direction. Like a max Y. Yeah, okay. So let's go over here. Rotate towards. Is that actually? Yeah. Man, I should really just create a follow data object, but whatever. Follow player max direction. Direction. So it's that. I'll just make it 0 actually. Yeah, and if they're not 0, then I'll chuck them. Alright, let's put it in the editor. Oh, let's put it in the copy. Follow player. Max direction. Max direction. Min direction. Direction. Also, these are now bools. These are twos. Let's do block. Box. Is it? definitely want to do something like 0 mean 0 represents equals no max or min. Ignore why? Infinitely. Ugh. Better way to write that. See what that looks like here. 0 is ignore. Well, the begin block has like options, right? Outline true. Constraint. Get some space in here. Oh, I guess this is technically part of constraints. What do I have, like line horizontal? Okay. No, after that. Rotate towards direction. Just a label. Stats, constraints, weather. Okay. Follow max direction on the Y. What would that end up being? A 45-degree angle, that's 0.7, so 0.5. Let's do something really small, 0.2. And then min negative 0.2. Okay. I have to add these as more variables. Max direction. It'd actually be better if they were 1, 1, probably. And put that here. And then let's go back here. Do that. One. And then I could take out this stupid help box thing. Oh, but I can add some other constraints. Max direction. X is 1. Flex. less than 0 equals 0. This is the wind direction. If it's greater than 0, if it's less than -1. And then the same thing for y. Oh man, I changed them. Okay, let's play around with these now. Just gonna compile. Is there a bug? Save. Is it compiling? I guess it worked. Let's add some space here. Wait, what? Where's the space? Where's the horizontal line? So horizontal line doesn't add spacing at the top. Or maybe that is weird. Can I just make it do that? It seems to automatically add spacing to the bottom. So this should be 1, this should be -1. Okay, and now, and when we load the movement phase, where all these player follows here, follow X direction, and then actually apply them during the movement, which is right here. Okay, so that'll be done after normalizing, which is right here. Follow player direction. Oh man, that is great. Greater than max direction. Okay. Same thing. Less than min equals min. Okay. And the same thing for y. Seriously? Why is this? Yo, man, what's going on? How much of a chat delay was that just now? Because I just saw it pop up. All good. I just figured I'd get in, I wanted to work on the game and I didn't want to do it off stream, so 10 seconds. It's not terrible. It's greater than 0? Oh, I understand. Yo, Sefto, I don't know if you're still watching, but Tumi Totem is Julio. And Julio Sefto is Dan. It docs everybody just now. Only because you guys know each other. Okay, following me, but not too much. But not too much, exactly. Alright. Following me, but not too much. There we go. Ah, shit. Alright, that's not too bad at all. Alright, so let's just do that. Now let's see if we can jump on these things, actually. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I'm landing on it. And all these other missiles are just flying by. Alright. Nice. Yeah, this is story mode. The whole thing will be story mode. If anything, the question will be whether or not to add an arcade mode. Or like an endless mode, or, you know, all those things. Make it a top-down RPG, and this is battle mode? Okay, so what you're saying is a Zelda game, but when you get into a random, okay, not a Zelda game, sorry, like an old school JRPG on Super Nintendo, but the random battles is this. There's a game like that. And it was on the GBA. Was it this one? Yeah, this was the game. Sigma Star Saga. Maybe it wasn't an RPG exactly, but it was like top-down adventure game, and for some reason random battles were shoot-em-ups. Oh, you know what else? On the SNES? I mean, not on the SNES. On the NES? What the hell was that game called? They have a list here. No, not that, not that, not that. No, no, no. Oh, something Legend. The Guardian Legend. Guardian Legend. Yeah, this was like an NES Zelda-style adventure exploration game, and when you went into specific rooms, you had to do, like, in order to complete them, almost like if it was the boss fight of the area, it was a shoot 'em up level. That is way more what I was thinking. It was just, oh, a little town where you start missions and buy upgrades. Yeah. I mean, that's one thing we want to add outside the scope of the demo, is actually in between levels, basically have a map, like a top-down map, where you navigate from point to point. Each point is like a town or an area where you could do battles. Stop it. And also, like, there would be a mechanic shop where you can obviously buy upgrades and customize your loadout, things like that. Not all novel ideas, but stuff that games like this just never really got expanded on in that sense, so I'd like to see that. Okay, so now that I can ride on the goddamn missile, activating the minigame. Okay, so how does the minigame work again? Okay, so I can probably kill everything. Close all but this. Okay. So let's see. Me initiate commandeer minigame. If can have player, oh, begin fight as well. Okay. So so right now it's only for entering ships. If anything, it should be like initiate the minigame and on success do whatever. Unless we add a different minigame for this. Either way, then I could just set the minigame type or something. Maybe I can add the, make it so the background missile gets spawned, shoots up, and that then spawns a regular missile. Sure, I'll do that part instead. So spawnables, we'll just let's copy the missile again. Oh wait, no, let's not copy the missile. Let's just create something new for now. Okay, what did I call it? Boss missile test or something? Boss missile test. So boss missile. Boss missile in background. You know what? I don't remember if this was supposed to be a 3D model or not. Yo, Julio, you there? Tell me if this was... Well, we hadn't really decided on it anyway. in that case, I guess it doesn't matter either, whether it's a 3D model or a sprite. So screw it. It really just needs to shoot up. So into game. This will be background missile. It's very specific, but we'll see. And then it'll be like spawnable, no, spawn event. Oh, it can't do that. I guess it'll just be another game object. Shit. But I want to spawn it with a ship. With a spawn movement. How can I do that? Man, I'm really thinking about getting rid of these assembly definitions because all they do is restrict me and they have not sped up any damn thing. Oh, didn't realize. Oh, cool. Get at the car wash. So, yeah, I don't know. I might just do this and then. Let's just get rid of all the assembly definitions. Editor doesn't have. This was like a huge experiment that ended up just wasting a ton of time, probably. I mean, I refactored a bunch of code and it's probably what some people might consider better. But now I can nest all these stupid folders. Yeah, like event trigger data, why is that even? So now I can actually touch object spawns again. There's not even anything in this stupid folder. Okay. Title cloud generator. Uh-oh. Iteration 2. So I'm not going to refactor these stupid folders right now, but at least now I can do whatever the hell I want. Okay, let's go back to game. Let's go back to my boss missile, background missile. There we go. Sure, reload. Sure, stop debugging. Start debugging again. Okay, so this is now going to be an object spawn trigger. And spawn when off screen. Where object spawn. And this will then spawn when off screen after X. After seconds. First I need to know when I'm off screen. So I'll just compare some box collider dimensions. Type of box collider. This is just going to be my bounds. Bounds. How about that? The world space bounding area is black. Perfect. Bounds. Require component is not a thing. Do I have to do like this or something? Non-invocable member require component cannot be used like a method. What? What? Am I forgetting something like important? Is there something like pretty sure here? Little cat, required component. Oh, in stupid brackets. Okay. Thank you. Okay, and then I have the also world boundaries. World boundary. World boundary instance. World size. Okay, so if world boundary, does it have any contains? Man, vector 2s are so lame. Okay. Let's say if world boundary dot x. Sorry. Bounds dot. So I can do a bounds that with contains. Alright, so let's just do. Oh, but what does that do? Before I get ahead of myself, if it contains a point, that's not actually going. Yeah, let's just vector 2. Okay. So then again, I'll just do bounds. And this will just be dot size. This is twice as large as the extent, and then where is the anchor point? So I'll just do max minus bounds, collider bounds equals that, bounds equals collider. Is that it? Is that a dot? Okay. Collider bounds dot max minus collider bounds dot min. And that'll be the actual size of my bounds. Oh, but that's not in world coordinates. then it is just this. It's the position plus the size. Right. It's, yeah, transformed up position plus collider bounds that size. Yes? There's a position plus max minus position plus min. No, it's not even helpful. Oh, it can't just be a vector 2. Yeah, it needs to be a rectangle. Right, so it is balanced. However, it does say the world space bounding area. Okay, then it's fine. What about the min? That's that min. The minimal point of the box, this is always equal to center extents. The minimal point of the box. Well, it said it's the world space bound, so the min has to be relative to that anyway. Okay, so if bounds dot let's do like a public is off screen. This is public velocity. In which case I might also do, yeah, let's just do something like projection. Speed, acceleration, jerk. So if bounds dot min dot x is less than bounds dot max dot x is less than 0, then I'm off screen. Is off screen 0. Bounds dot min dot x is greater than world boundary dot x. Is off screen. It's true. These could just be a stupid compound statement. Or bounds dot min dot max dot y is less than 0. Or bounds dot min dot y is greater than world boundary. Then I'm off screen. And then, if not off screen, then just move myself. Okay. Position. Position dot x equals, let's see, velocity is direction times speed. Whoops. Oh, sorry, this has to be behavior. And this will be public override update, fixed update, why not? Okay. Stop time. Position plus velocity. Direction doesn't currently update. Speed equals acceleration. Yeah. Acceleration. Acceleration plus equals. Okay. Oh, if is off screen. If so, let's say off screen timer. Yeah, for whatever reason it's not. Screen timer is greater than off or equal to spawn when off screen after seconds. And now we're going to actually do the object spawn. So object spawn trigger. Object spawner. Create. I need spawn data, spawn category, spawn. Spawn Y offset. Where's all this data? All this data is in like an event. Unless I actually can get it from the database somehow. For that I need the ID. I need to create a custom editor for this. It's only a little annoying. The only other thing I can think of is do like, just put this exact same BS inside of the other data inside the data itself. And then I wouldn't even need any of this stuff. Hold on a second, it's getting pretty warm in here. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I'm not gonna do this. I'll just do spawn everything here. Okay, so I'm gonna move all this stuff. Okay, yeah. So this is now gonna go back to the where is that? The hell's movement data? Yeah, this is it. Okay. So just simple. Add a movement type for simple. Oh god, I can't put it right there. It's gonna screw it all up. Okay. And can I put it here? Probably. Right. Simple movement data. So we'll have direction, speed, acceleration, and grip. Okay. Now, an object spawn, which is like somewhere in level, object spawn, movement, move director, right? So it's all this follow player stuff. Simple, so that's movement data, simple movement data, that is it. Let's see, trigger events. Triggered events queued, current. What? What is happening? What the hell is happening? What the hell? Okay, some random music just started playing in my ears. Okay, so I want to do something like spawn something else when off screen. It's the only thing I can think of. Object spawn data, spawn data. Oh no, this is the movement itself. No, what I wanted was the phase data. Yeah. Movement data, that's simple movement data. Equals blank object. New. Yeah, probably just okay. Now again, to go to the editor, level editor, ship movement, no. Data. Object spawn editor window. Object spawn editor window, yeah. And I am going to, where is it? Where's the movement type? Here it is, okay. In this case, for the simple movement, and exactly what we want, so let's do the velocity, yep, all the stats. Phase, velocity, oh, sorry, simple movement data, direction, sorry. So this is, yeah, this can't actually happen like that. Probably gonna have to pull that out. So simple move, simple data. And then reassign it after. Direction. Okay. Actually, this will all floats. Float. Sorry, this editor stuff is not that exciting. So this is just going to be speed, acceleration, and jerk. Okay, is movement data, this one. And then where would I add that other option to? Maybe under special, explode on collision. Yeah, something like that. So where is that data? That's in phase data, right? Special stuff. Okay. Spawn. How am I specifying these spawns? Spawn something. Okay, it's just giving me all the entire list of. Okay. Spawn data. Object spawn data. Okay, hold on. This uses object spawn phase spawn data. Which has what? Okay, Y position, percent chance. I just want to spawn the exact thing with nothing special. At least I think so. Just want to spawn one thing. Okay. Which this had us just, it does have a data ID, so it's probably safer to do that actually. Spawn ID. One off screen. Okay. Spawn movement, data background. This script is probably going to go away. Object spawn. This is the actual movement. Right, so if I'm So when I'm doing this, copy it. Simple data equals simple metadata. This is just going to direct copy. And if it is simple, right, this is fall player. Move director. If it's simple. Yeah, sure. Just shoot me a text or a Discord message or whatever. And then I'm basically going to copy. Oh, I don't have this anymore. Oh, there it is. All you got to do is undo. You get your stuff back. No, this is the off-screen thing. Okay. Gonna have to record that is off-screen thing somewhere else. Kind of special. Why do I put that like explode on stop thing? Explode on collision. Destructible explode on collision. I can put it in the destructible also, but I think I'll just put it here. So if I want to spawn something, do object spawn, phase spawn data. Maybe I can just use that instead. Object spawn off screen, phase spawn, and this is just nothing. And that's probably something I have to copy. Yeah. Actually never even added, so spawn data when off, object spawn when off screen is spawn when off screen. Okay. So then I can set this somewhere. Spawns, special stuff. Spawn stuff. Spawns. Movement. Tons of movement. please spawn data. Spawn when off screen. Is off screen. And let's grab bounds as well. Bounds may or may not be set. So and then if we have a collider, then bounds is the collider bounds. Okay. This stuff is whatever. Movement data. Simple movement data. Data. Yeah, whatever. Is just our simple movement data. Okay, so I don't know why I have to do that. So position I already have, well, not really, right? Movement offset plus position. My position, low position, whatever. Position plus movement offset. Probably not even necessary actually. I can just use position. Yeah. And this will be simple movement data that direction times the speed. Oh, there is. No, I can update that manually this way. Off-screen timer is probably important. Off-screen timer. Spawn when off-screen. I need to know this guy. Spawn when off-screen after seconds. Not off-screen timer. Did I name it wrong? Put it S, capital S. Off-screen. Okay. Not transformed up position. That is not correct. That does not need to update at all. Okay. Okay, off-screen timer. This does not need to be in simple movement either. This is just something that happens. So what is this else statement connected to? If the movement phase has not started. Okay. So here, if spawn went off screen, I should spawn something when I get off screen. What is this? It's not null. Then All right. If I should spawn something off screen, then start checking whether or not I am off screen, right? So I wrote that already. So let's say if not is off screen, check whether or not I'm off screen. World boundary is just constant world size. Set the off screen timer. And then if I am off screen, start checking my off screen timer. And once I'm off screen for X amount of time, then spawn the thing from the data. So spawn object spawner create using the spawn data from my, where's that stupid null check that I had? Oh yeah, spawn one off screen. I have to grab it from the ID, so that's I don't think, oh no, object spawn phase data object spawn phase spawn data base up chance from the list. How does it have a percentage chance in the, yeah, that's not gonna work. It's just gonna always be 100% chance. So I just need to get it. Does it actually return the spawn? No, it doesn't. It just returns me one of the many from the list. Okay. So once I have it from the list, oh, I do pass in the ID. There's a second version of this when I just pass in the ID. What? No, something's wrong. Oh, no, that's not that same thing. This is the game event version of this. That's okay. We'll fine-tune things. We'll fine-tune things. Spawn is just spawn when off screen. Spawn count, spawn delay. I'll leave all that the same. And Y is just Y offset, I think. Or no, it's actually a Y position map. Spawn object default X. Okay. Y offset Y position. Okay. Got it. So it doesn't have a Y position. Which one is the one that it uses by default? Max or min? It uses one of them as the default one. Where are you? No, okay. I'll have to go to the editor window. This is movement, data, events tab, spawns tab. Oh, it has the drawer here, so draw it. max x min is, okay, if it's random, otherwise use the min position. Got it. So I'll just use the min position. Position min. And then I will have to, I don't know, this entire thing I can kill. Let's use this. Okay, oops. What hotkey is that? Think for a second. Okay, so this is going to be under special tab. Okay. Do like window dot block. Let's put a border around it and call it spawn object when off screen. And block. And block. Okay. And we'll put the change check afterward. So I need to do the same thing that the phase thing was doing to grab the ID. Spawn, draw it, okay. It's basically this. New selected index is this. If it's not, update it and do this. And I can probably database.datalist account, okay. Passing in the database anyway. So I'll probably only have to make a few changes there. Okay. So select something. Database is object spawn database, that's good. Phase spawn data is not. It is ref phase. Ref. Don't do it when I hit space. Screen. Object spawn off screen. Dot ID. Right? Why did I put a ref there? Look good at the time. Phase data dog, just one on screen. Do that. That will equal blank if I select nothing. Otherwise it will equal whatever is in that list. And preview sprite is dragging this stuff can just doesn't have to be there. Okay. Because I don't need all these other values, right? I don't need, I mean, I could just draw it by passing it in. That's true. But I don't need all these other values. At least I don't think so. Let's, right? You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna spawn phase spawn data draw off screen. Yeah. The database and the list. There is no list. Let's try that out. Spawn object when off screen. Right now, it will be nothing. Otherwise, maybe it is this missile. I could choose its Y position, its range. Oh, it's going to be within a range? No. It's going to have some kind of a count? No. Do I want to edit it? No. Okay, that's good enough. I wonder if I could have done this like in this tab, like when off screen. I don't know. Okay, so not a coffee. It's bad. Now I need to make the actual object spawn that does this. It's not going to be this one, so this one is going to do nothing. So instead of select something, nothing selected. That works as positive and a negative. Selected. And here also nothing selected. Let's remove that. Guess let's save. Okay. There's some other variables I need to actually put here though, which are the actual object spawn and off-screen seconds. Seconds equals seconds. Let's get that incorporated. Let's put it in the editor window here. Window that floats. Seconds off screen. And this will be ref off screen seconds. Okay. And then let me actually make the damn thing. Well, let me make sure all the data is copied over when I load the movement phase. Trigger events, special stuff. Special stuff. Object spawn when no. Spawn when off screen is data that spawn when off screen copied. Spawn when off screen after seconds. Spawn when off screen seconds. Not exactly the same variable name. Who cares? Okay, that's copied over. Also, probably destroy myself in that scenario. That seems like a good idea. and then, yeah. So do that and then destroy self. Destroy game object. I don't know if I implemented a specific way I'm supposed to be destroying these guys, but I think that's the only time I'm ever going to destroy this entire script. Okay. That's set up, that's set up. Everything still compiles, I think. According to console window. So then let's create the guy. We got boss missile test. We'll have to do a boss missile in the background. It's going to spawn this guy that doesn't exist yet. Okay, this is boss missile in background. All I need to do is add the spawn trigger. I should probably add a sprite to it. And I don't know exactly what layer it's going to be on yet. Let's do bullet. That doesn't make any sense. Let's do background 6, one of the higher background layers. All right. And then the sprite is actually just going to be this one. Okay. This one right here. And what we're going to do is then rotate it negative 90 degrees. Okay, and it's going to spawn, I don't know where, probably right where it is. This is going to get, it's probably going to be really weird. Unless I set the offset correctly. So let's edit this guy. It's not a prefab. Okay, let's put this guy right next to this guy. Oh wait, in the scene, prefab, there we go. So I want it to spawn here. Let's do like right in the middle of the scene, like that. Is that how that's supposed to work? It's gonna spawn way later if I do that? Yes. Yeah, exactly, okay. All right, I do need a box collider, at least that. Am I in the prefab? Override, add the box collider, right? That's what I was trying to do. Now I'm in prefab mode, okay? And then, okay. All right. Let's add this guy now to here. Background missile in background. That never works for some reason. Drag that over there. There's no warning. Display name. Nothing. These things don't really matter. You know what? It's actually not destructible. It has no auto kill bounds. Save that. Okay, now let's create an instance of it. New in background A. It'll be of this type. As one phase. Phase name doesn't matter. Let's look at the preview. That's not the right preview. Hate it when it does that. Right, I have to like go to a different one. Oh, okay, it loads the sprite correctly. It just doesn't rotate it to the correct rotation. I can apply that stuff if I wanted to. So then it's going to spawn when it's off screen this boss missile test. And then it's going to move simple movement, base offset, some velocity. Let's take a, it's not even going to use these variables. Velocity constant, that doesn't even matter. This shouldn't even be labeled velocity. Where's my movement tab? This should be labeled direction. And then the direction is just going to be straight up, and the speed is going to be something like 1. Let's do like 0.1 and an acceleration of 0.1. I feel like that's going to be really fast. Okay. Test. I think the tests aren't working, if I remember correctly. Okay, I'll just ignore that for now. I want to put a note to fix the tests. Okay. It's getting pretty close though. If I can't finish this in like the next 10 minutes. 10 minutes? Roughly 10 minutes. Let's just try to manually spawn it. Let's not spawn these guys yet. Add an object spawn. Let's spawn our missile in the background. Right, and that's where they start. Y position, let's put it like right there. Let's see if this guy spawns correctly. Yeah, the camera's off. Oh, whatever. Just 1 as well. Okay, it looks like it spawned. It's rotated all completely wrong. Again, it spawned 2 for some reason. Not sure why it didn't rotate, but whatever. So he has that background timing thing that he should end up spawning something else when he goes off screen. That's all I want him to do, is just spawn a missile when he goes off screen. So maybe some of that data didn't copy over. One off screen and 1 off screen seconds. Okay, and then in the movement, when I'm loading the phase, off screen is that. Okay, let's do if listed off screen, because that I guess could be null. Then copy over this information. And let's just see if this ever gets hit. Why? This breakpoint will not currently be hit. Unable to find location. Why? Is it not like recompiled or something? Why? I hate this guard. Oh, okay. So now it is getting hit. And yeah, I saw some stuff there. Let's remove these breakpoints now. Okay, we got some load file failure. That's fine. Unable to find assembly. File load error. Unable to find assembly. Interesting. That's not even really that important. Okay. But it is, this is actually working. So let's see if we get the off-screen true. And if so, then it should trigger there. Okay, well, it's not moving. It's not even moving anymore. What? Come on. Come on. Now it's not even moving? Where is... If not off screen? That doesn't even need to be there. Okay, first of all. If it's simple movement, it's simple movement. And then I'll do this here. Unity, what the hell are you doing? Come on. Look at this. There's too much stuff. What are these guys doing here? How did these things... Oh, it's still playing. Got it. It's like not even moving anymore. Movement. Movement step. No. Or a simple movement. I guess I didn't serialize it. Guess I didn't serialize it. That should be fine though. Let's just jump here. Just gonna start debugging everything. Okay, I'm moving. I'm moving, I think. Velocity is what? Nothing. Because my speed is nothing. Supposedly. It's fine. What about the acceleration? It's nothing also. So then, what the hell happened? Oh, it was also nothing. So did this for some reason just decide to not save that? After whatever happened just now? Okay, again. Oh, direction. Let's put an actual direction, right? Okay. Okay, there it loads. Now maybe these things will get hit. I guess not. Let's do, let's check where it tests whether we're off screen. Okay, it's gonna check bounds. Where's our bounds? The center is currently there. Oh, it's probably because our bounds don't get reset all the time. Oh man, okay, find, let's see if we have a collider or not. So instead of bounds, box collider 2D. So then this will just be our box collider with a lowercase b, and then we'll come down here, set our bounds again, box collider, and then bounds is box collider bounds. Alright, we compile that, Unity, continue everything. And Unity will never stop being busy, ever. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted those assemblies. Ah, son of a... Did I just... Stop. Okay. Do it again. Okay, it's checking the bounds. Are they updating every frame? Oh, right, okay. So this is updating. 4.3. Right. Let's actually skip a few frames here. It's not moving again. Okay, so this stuff is not actually saving. Direction of 1. Okay. Okay, now let's get the bounce check. Yeah, so the Y position is going up and up and up. Okay, that's good. 6.69, 7.2. So eventually I will hit right there. No? Where is it? It died? It destroyed itself. Why did it destroy itself? Unfortunately, I'm out of time, but I'll just have to leave it on a cliffhanger right there. But we're pretty much there. Just have to figure out why this bounce check is not working, so. And then actually get the thing to spawn, and that'll be good enough. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. It's been good. Probably won't be back this afternoon. Have some important stuff to take care of, so. Catch you tomorrow, probably. Take it easy.